So
so let's say you took a vagina off a woman and put it in a can.
like sold
Ooh.
it in the grocery store.
Yeah, so let's say you can get a 6-pack of pussy from the store,
Okay.
and women didn't have it.
Oh yeah.
Damn, would your value like? I wonder, like,
All
how
of it is
much?
shit.
Incels be the ones that be having
We wouldn't
pussy
be
in the
considered
pocket.
a woman though.
That's an incel. They have pussy in the
No.
pocket. They don't get real women.
God, come on, y'all.
I
Listen,
know what you're saying, Ham.
this
I
is
know
a
what you're
fake
saying.
thing, right?
I know what you're saying. It's offensive because
Would
we
y'all
also value outside.
Hold on, let me finish because
know what you're saying.
Alex puts it on the podcast so you can't see people. Would you guys become useless?
No, we're not obsolete because our vagina is not attached to our bodies. We are more than just our vaginas. We are more than that.
I wonder
Now,
if
you
men
may
would,
not can go ahead.
I just wonder if men would still be marrying it. Like, what would be the?
Well, because you want kids, and you need us to have kids, right? And so, but
So you still reduce to just your womb and your vagina?
wait, I'm not done yet. But our nurturing to raise the kids, right? We need us for that as well. A mother and a father.
They need somebody to stay home raising them.
A mother and a father. We are more than our womb and our vagina. We also have a brain. Go ahead.
But this question. Assess the results. I need to find it again, but the stats for single father-led homes and nuclear are similar for kids being successful.
Find me that stat, please.
Mm-hmm. So I just wonder if they pull that vagina and put it in a can, would men just be done with women?
Yeah. Yeah, we'd be useless. Like we're here to actually reproduce. We can't do that with no coochie.
Wow.
Like
Rock is crazy. Good point, though.
You got a point, though.
You got a point. I mean, you got a good point, Rock. But
I mean, it's just like, would y'all become useless? Like, you think men would be like, oh, they're useless?
I think that you wouldn't pander as much. I think that you wouldn't be as accommodating at times.
No, we'd be useless, and y'all would go to men. So
yeah, I'm like, see, I just want to be around each other, and just
y'all would be gay.
Well, then that just says that's all y'all value.
We ain't doing that shit, man. Knock it off, Mary.
Nah. Listen.
We ain't doing that.
I'm not qualified to speak for men because I'm not a man, but here goes nothing. You can't keep qualifying niggas as gay. You feel me? That shit gotta stop. At the end of the day, men are better leaders. Men are more emotionally intelligent. Men are better decision makers. Men are stronger than women. Women are the weaker vessel. Men at the end of the day can be better parents than women can be mothers. And again, statistics have proven that 99.9% of Black households have been ruined by this matriarchy.
Yo, you gotta chill out.
Not too chill right now,
you gotta chill. Yo.
No, but seriously, if our vagina was put in a can,
who said I use that though?
There's no, huh?
She's looking at
Joe with the $5. Nay, if he's an incel for getting the pocket vagina, are you keeping that same energy for women using vibrators? Okay, Joe. Yo.
Again, not all women use that though. So he's just telling us. He's telling us.
Yo, sick of y'all shit, B.
Oh, come up, Joel. Let's talk about it.
Yo, Joe, you want the link, Joe?
You need to hit up Tay. Go get your devices.
Well, cause y'all gonna stop acting like it's a bad thing. It's fine to spice your life up.
No,
Shit,
no, Tay. Hold on,
Tay. This is what you need to understand. If he could
Q.
Truth with a pussy, you could live and walk in your truth with a vibrator. So
I'm not disagreeing.
Now you back to being a woman, Q. That your truth.
I'm not gonna say.
But he said,
one that don't get no buns.
That's why he's talking for himself. That's why he said that.
Wait, no. Nay said they have pocket pussies. Tay, you didn't say pocket pussies were okay. Why are you championing vibrators all of a sudden? Isn't it the same?
I said pocket pussies, so I ain't say that was not okay.
I know. I'm just saying you didn't jump in when she said that about the incels.
Well, because she had it. Like she was making her point. So I didn't need to. But I just don't like the negative connotation of toys being introduced into the bedroom. Thank you. That's not.
I know, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that.
I know, but I'm just that's what I didn't like.
He was countering her point about men using pocket vaginas.
Yeah, they'll be coming off the shelves. Like the man said.
Damn.
Useless. We will be useless.
How does that feel?
Bad.
Damn. If you guys lost value, who would enforce your rights?
Mm-hmm.
This getting deep.
It's sad.
Nobody.
It's sad.
Nobody.
I mean, so we already said that y'all were the leaders and better decision makers and lead the way with violence and all that other shit.
But what he's saying, Tay, is if we don't have vaginas, they have no use for us. So therefore, they wouldn't have to protect us. They don't need to. Why? We don't need y'all. So we ain't got to protect y'all from nothing. Y'all can be extinct for all we freaking care. That's his point. And I said that's a very sad statement and sentiment. And it makes, me as a woman, it hurts. It hurts.
So do you guys feel like you're not fulfilled anywhere else when it comes to women?
Other than vaginas? That's it? Y'all need to call me. Everybody book a one-on-one consultation right now. Cause
I mean, no, women are cool.
Problem. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Nah, listen. So
what we cooking for y'all?
Nah, I'm not with him at all on this one. You know what I'm saying? So that's him and them over there. Backpedaling how? What are you talking about?
We lost one. Yeah, we don't. What is this nigga?
Because I said I value women more than just their pussy. Okay. Well, yeah. Anyway, and I think most men would agree. Like we like women. We like. Yeah. Don't listen to what him talking about, y'all. Man. We value y'all love. You more than.
I'm asking a question. I didn't even make a declarative statement.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But I will say this because Tay brought up I think Tay said this, I think. There already are pocket vaginas and they're not flying off the shelf all like that. Because y'all men still see the need for the body attached to the vagina. There's more to us just that hole. And so y'all, it's a whole experience with us, with our bodies. Our bodies are a wonderland. And you can't get that out of a pocket puss.
But that goes the other way too, in terms of a vibrator. Like you need a
man. That's why I'm talking vibrator. I want legs and thighs and back and muscles. That's why I hate that.
Hey, but I will say this: like, if y'all didn't talk, it would be better. Like if y'all could.
Are you talking about like during sex or period?
No, he's talking about period. No, that was me. I called it a pocket.
Yeah. Okay. So we can keep our vaginas, just take our mouths. Is that what
I'm just playing.
Here's what I'm prying into, right? We deliberating it, right? Like, damn, that's a good question. That's the overall sentiment, though. Like, what that need for sex being for, like, could it, like, in that hypothetical, which is obviously it's unrealistic, could be fulfilled with that same feeling, then women would lose so much value. What is that actually saying about the state of our affairs amongst each other?
That's sad, like I said. It's very sad.
And then why would, right? Because what did men say? Q, you remember Angry Snowman said it, right? When we first had that conversation. I'm protecting mine. And so now if you lose significant part of your value, where's the need for protection?
Yeah, but I don't think the majority of men feel like that though.
Feel like what?
That their vagina is like that important. So where like if I could get that piece, like they're pretty much a woman is useless. without that. I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't got a bunch of points that I can tie around either, right? So I'm not saying because of this, but I just don't see that.
Well, what are the other things that you would value besides that? You know, like, I guess I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
You need the emotional side from the woman, but go ahead.
Well, no, I don't need your emotions.
Yeah,
Well, you want to be able to talk to a woman. That's why you want to be able to talk.
One thing men don't want.
You want to be able to express yourself to your woman.
We don't confide. We don't confide in women. Men don't confide in women.
So you don't talk to your women?
You saying emotions, right? So that's why I use the word confide.
Oh, so emotion. Okay. But I
no.
mean, like,
Confide is being vulnerable, right? That's why I use that word. We don't do that. It's not a safe place to do it. It's not smart to do.
So y'all rather do it with your boys? Y'all want to be able to have those conversations with your boys?
Having a man-to-man conversation would be more effective. Yeah. Like I could, if Adrian and I about some real,
but that's more intimate. That's more intimate.
If Adrian and I were talking about some real shit, there's more accountability. He can also better see where I'm coming from.
But that is a level of intimacy when you have that emotional or confiding in when y'all talking to each other. That is a level of intimacy. So you're becoming intimate with your boy.
See, you trying to use a word, right? Because just because you gay don't mean we gay.
First of all,
man, that's not how that works.
Well, a lot of y'all men do be doing gay stuff. So a lot of y'all.
You see
how you know what's crazy though, him?
Like, not every man, but a lot of y'all do.
Right, but even to Hamp's point, right? Remember when y'all was doing that day show and the dude was up there like really talking about how he felt about something with like being locked up or something, and the women was like just clowning him for it on the low, like, oh, he's unstable, not listening to understand, and was still attacking him when they got in that bidding war, right? But then you would sit right here and be like, hold on, let me finish that. I ain't been on the show with you in a while. It's good to see you.
But see, look what I do. I can see it because you're a man. It's that leadership. Go ahead, sir.
Right, but
let me read these. Hey, can you hold that thought real quick? Don't lose it though. I just want to catch up on these switch ads. Caesar Palace. Oh, this is a good question. Caesar Palace says, "What do the ladies think women are better at?" All right, well, let's hold on to that one. That's a good one. Mr. White with the $2. Mary, do you have cornrows under that? Joel with the $5. Nate. Oh, I read this one. Bravado with the $2. Stop trolling, Q. You are killing me. LOL. Javoris Lee was popping. He says, Hemp is right. Caesar Palace with the $5 says, most women don't provide value outside of sex. When men are with women, it's a drain on our pockets or mine or both. Tell me I'm wrong. Again, not all women. Joe Pinnagar with the $5. A real woman over a machine 24/7. I just wanted y'all to get a taste of your own logic with that incel word y'all love so much. Javoris Lee with the $5. Do y'all agree with the statement that men date for acceptable losses and women date for what they can gain? That is a fucking... like that. Miss Burton became a member, man.
Shit like that.
Thank you, my G. Appreciate you. I like this one and I like that one. But Mr. White, finish your thought.
Oh yeah, when she was talking about how we'll talk about things amongst ourselves and not women. But when old boy was up here and he was talking about, I think he was saying like being locked up and everything like that, the woman cost him, like there was no listening, there was no understanding, there was no validating. The women was trying to come for him, so much so that men are paying hundreds of dollars just to hear this man speak. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how important it was, and it was just brushed to the side like it was nothing. He was called unstable. Oh, he need to be checked, like all of these things. And so it's like, okay, if we can't do it with y'all, where else are we gonna do it? And then hold on. And then with it being that important, even when we try to do it with each other, we still get attacked for that, right? Because that's how you try to use intimate, by trying to hint that, oh, we're gay. Oh, so you'd rather be intimate with another man? Like that's what gets thrown at us when we try to deal with our stuff. So it's like we can't win for losing.
So I want to talk back to what you just said, Mr. White. Actually, it was not the men that was holding this man accountable, because I remember the guy you're talking about, and I was in the chat. They kept saying, boot him, get him off. He's unstable. And I remember making a comment of saying, okay, he's overly emotional. We can't hear what you're saying because he's being extra like emotional. He couldn't even get his words out. It was actually cute. A woman that said to him, we want to hear what you have to say. So she was able to say something, and he got to talking because she did it. It wasn't any of the men. Any of the men that held him accountable. It was
but
cute.
that wasn't her
No,
initial
men-
response.
Yeah, well, Q was just quiet, but he was going back and forth with the women, and then he started telling his story, and he just started venting aloud. Right, and so also
Q talked to him though, and got him to come out and say his
he
story.
talked to him, but he was already talking, and he was fine. I think you guys misunderstand that. You guys think you need the policeman's tone. He was just fine speaking how he was speaking. He don't need to come down because that situation is real. And I think that's the problem.
And you
But
run
the
that
men in
back,
the
he
chat
was
were
saying-
telling him
he
that
was
they were
saying
trying to
too
kick
much
him.
from a
He was-
highly emotional place. And
But
then,
he was passionate about
in
that,
that
though.
situation when Love was, addressing him how she saw, I shut the whole shit down so that the panel could hear him. And I immediately said to him, that is unfortunate that you went through that, to give that empathy.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying is the panel was the ones that needed to be quiet, not him. Nor did he have to change his tone, because that situation, if you actually been subject to the system, is really real, and that really destroyed his life.
Right. And that was understood him. But this is the
Yeah.
same person that you also had to do the same thing with a couple days
Mhm.
later, because he has a tendency to go into those spaces
He
very
has
quickly.
yeah. But
Right.
you also
That's why I said, I'm just saying Mr. White used a poor example of a person trying to express themselves, because when he did come back in a calmer space to express himself, everybody heard what the fuck he said. So
yeah,
that
you're right.
needed-
But Q, I think the part that you helped him with the most was everybody else stopped talking, and then he was able to have the floor, and then he didn't have to wrestle for the floor. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like when men change their tone for the sake of, especially something like that. We should still be able to hear it because of how real and powerful it was. But
Yeah,
I
it was
feel like we
definitely
just,
really powerful. It was just coming from a dark place where he was probably going to say too much that he couldn't come back from, because his undertone was saying, I fucking love when women get killed. When he started,
He
saying
literally
shit
said
like
that. He said, I celebrate Ray
I'm about
Carew.
Ray
yeah, when
Carew.
he started saying
That's
shit
what
like
that's
that,
the only
you had to
thing
shut
I
that
said.
down.
But I want to be clear. That's the only thing I said, that that's not cool, and be careful what you say when you say that kind of thing. I did say that, because that part, you'd be careful about what you say. He said, I celebrate people like Ray Carew. I said, wait, the man that murdered his baby mom? He said, yes. And I'm glad he did it. I know why he did it. I'm like, that's not cool. And Adrian, that's why I went back to the chat and said, that's not healthy. I want to be very clear on.
Let me read these real quick. I want to ask those two questions too. I'm talking with the 2000s. The men understood him just fine anyway. Unpopular truth with the 2000s. Q, you didn't help shit. You almost messed it up.
No, you weren't there. Unpopular. Go take a
He was,
fucking
he
nap.
was shaking his head. He was just going like
Yes.
this. That's what he do.
Go take a
I
nap.
think Pop was there. This one. Javoris Lee with the $5. I dropped the link too. I think UT said he'll be out of work in 6 minutes. Q. Do y'all agree with the statement that men date for acceptable losses and women date for what they can gain?
Oh yeah.
I think so.
So the reason why I'm giving pause is because, as you stated beforehand, but other men have said, men date to further their legacy and to have for the woman to give birth to their seed. And that's what you can gain. You're gaining children, right?
But the
So
losses are there though. When we get a woman though, we ain't expecting her to come with supporting us and protecting us and all that shit.
Oh, that's the game only? Because I'm just saying, but you are gaining
Only.
like
We just told you if you snatch your vagina off you, you need to shit. You need to move to Antarctica.
anyway. I was having a real question because I'm like, I don't know about that. Because men, like you said, are not going to date a woman, knowingly that she can't have children if he wants children. So he's not going to accept that loss of not being able to have kids. So
that would be a loss he wouldn't accept me.
Right.
But
that's what I'm saying. Like,
that doesn't encompass the whole sentiment. That wouldn't be an acceptable loss, though. That's the point.
Right. Okay. Oh, so it's acceptable loss. What is an acceptable loss? Give me
Your
an example.
money, your time, peace.
Yeah,
She
they don't care about that.
nagging.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
What? Alone? Like just
Like she
chilling?
ain't got no money. That she ain't got no money. Like, y'all don't care about that. You said you don't care if she has more money than you or money at
What do you
all.
mean? I said you lose your money.
Oh, you lose your money.
Your woman is a bill.
Right. You lose your money because of her. Okay, that's acceptable loss. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, we accept it though. Like we're not crying about it. Ali,